Sam?
Yeah.
Do you think Daddy's funny?
No.
Is Tom and Jerry funnier?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God, it is as scary as they say. Yeah, actually, he doesn't know anything about me, and this is my first time, so be gentle. Basically, Jenny mentioned this some time ago, and I said, I've always wanted to do it. Always wanted to do it, but it's so scary. And I said, when is it? February. And that was 6 months ago. Book me in. I'll do it, because it was 6 months ago. That'll be fine. So, now we're here though, it doesn't matter. So anyway, so last night I sat down and wrote some things down. If you believe that. Anyway, so we'll go through them. I've got a pen, so I'm going to tick off anything that's particularly good. So anything that you really like, I'm going to circle, okay? So, okay. I came up with this great argument for vegetarianism. I'm not a vegetarian. But I've got this great argument for vegetarianism. If you've got a banana plant, you can go out there and you can pick a banana, and then later on you can pick another banana, and you can keep going with the banana. And if you don't go too fast, that banana plant will probably last you a long, long time. But you take one bite out of a pig and you've kind of got to finish the job. I said about the drummer, they offered me the drummer, and I said I don't know, because I think I'm going to have to go when I want him to do a drum roll. And then he's going to do that, so hopefully we'll get past that. How about things that really happened? I've got this thing of writing everything down. I carry a little dictaphone around with me. And when something happens, it all goes written down. So everything here actually happened, okay? I was listening to a conversation where this woman said about her friend, she's tall and thin. You know, Joan, she's tall and thin. Well, she was. And I couldn't work out whether she was not tall anymore. Anyway, there was another one. I butted in on a conversation where this woman was saying, my left ear is really different from my right ear. And I said, well, yeah, otherwise one would be facing the wrong way. Have you ever been walking, like I walked through the Arndale Centre with my iPod on? The thing about wearing an iPod is that you forget that no one, because you can't hear anything, you forget that everyone else can't hear you. So I'm walking through the Arndale, farting like mad, and then suddenly realise, stop it. Do you think it's pleasant or unpleasant to sit on a warm toilet seat? Evidently, I read this the other day, this is true as well, everything's true here tonight. Evidently it's true, the oldest word in the English language is town. That's what they say. Now I can't believe that, because surely before someone said town, someone else must have said, where are you going? Now, another question. Now, everyone knows Wallace and Gromit. Peter Sallis off Last of Summer Wine, he's the voice of Wallace. But no one knows who does the voice of Gromit. Yes, I told you. It'll be like a ripple. No, it's right. What is so nutty about fruitcake? If the movement creates everything, if movement of the sea creates sound, you get in there, aren't you? And grit in an oyster, the movement of that creates a pearl. Some action or movement creates everything in the universe. So what makes earwax? I was at work the other day and I'm sure it's wrong. Maybe you can tell me, is it wrong? I was rolling around and I was pretending to have, like, I was diabetic, having a reaction, just so that Jenny would give me a bit of Mars bar. You know that fancy dress costume? Who was the famous person that used to dress up like an emu? No, he didn't dress up like an emu. It's the guy that kind of... Bernie Clifton. Okay. You know that fancy dress costume where you kind of put it on so it looks like you're on an emu? Do you think if I entered a marathon as a fun runner, but I was actually on a real emu, Do you think anyone would notice? Because he used to run 30 miles an hour. I think it would be wrong. I've asked my wife this and she's not sure, but at my funeral I want celebration by Kool and the Gang. I think that's wrong. How do we know what the dinosaurs were called? How long will it be in the future? And how many years have we got before there's not a single person left that uses the word barbers? It's dying now. And pictures. Have you ever won? No, that's too bizarre. She didn't get that. You know that thing? I don't know what it's called, but you're walking down the street and you walk towards someone you've never met before, and then you're walking straight for it, so you go like that, and they do exactly the same thing. So you go like that again, and then you go, oh, shall we dance? Well, that's usually me that says that bit. Whatever that's called, have you ever done that with your cat? Because I've done it to Naz the other day. It scared the life out of me. Why is it that all the serial killers are known by their full names? You've got Peter Sutcliffe, Jeffrey Dahmer, Harrold Chapman. If they were known as Pete, Jeff and Harry, do you think they'd be a bit more relaxed? Maybe have a few more friends and, maybe less angry. I've got a few things about age. What's the exact age when someone changes from telling you that they've fallen over to they've had a fall? There's a definite age. There's also a definite age when children stop saying they're X and a half, and old people start telling you how old they are whenever you meet them. And there's another age when the children stop waving out the back of a minibus or something like that and start putting their fingers up. They changed I heard this story about the Osmonds. It's a true story. The Osmonds, when they were touring, they used to tour, and sometimes they'd be playing really tiny little flea pits, and sometimes it would be, great big place. And there's this really cute story that one day they were in somewhere and there was no changing room, so they had to change in a corridor, and of course people were passing this way, that way. And so obviously they had Marie Osmond with them. So rather than the boys just changed where they were, but they didn't want Marie getting naked or getting into her undies where people were around. So the boys formed a circle around Marie so that Marie could change and no one could see. And I thought that was lovely. Until I started to thinking, it kind of depends which way round the boys were facing. Anyone got any dogs? Anyone got any dogs? Yeah. Dog lovers? Okay. Do you spend as much time as we did fluffing up the food, making it all lovely and that kind of thing? Yeah. We do that, and then I'll take him out for a walk, and he kind of eats another dog's poo, or he eats some cat sick, and I'm spending all this time fluffing up things. Oh, I got another question. Have you ever been caught by your dog or your cat? Honestly, have you ever been caught by your dog or your cat doing something you shouldn't? My cat's been caught in once. Okay, I will say no more. Okay, I'm going to persist with this one. This is something I thought of a few years ago. And my friend over there, his son, we were trying to explain it to him. And it took 20 minutes to explain this joke. If you don't get it straight away, I'm not taking 20 minutes to explain it. We'll try it. See how this goes. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
I read, this is a true fact, that a rat can last longer without water than a camel. Okay? So I thought, why does a rat need a camel? No? Okay, good. Well, I thought it was funny.
You're welcome.